A little bit of a question mark what he's going to want to do. He's always loved Winnipeg, has always stated that.
Niederreiter, cross ice, Appleton, point blank scores.
Up the ice in a hurry. Hellebuyck just stops this puck. A little D-to-D. You're going to see this go right up the right side all the way to the far blue line. And a nice play by Niederreiter to protect it. He just gets it across. I think
Jets have won 63% of draws to this point. Scheifele wins that cleanly against Kurashev. Morrissey gives it back to the goal scorer, Scheifele. Leaves it for Kyle Connor. Scheifele scores! 300 of the career of Mark Scheifele is the game winner in overtime.
13 of 17 won from Mark Scheifele. It led to the game's tying goal, who he scored, and it leads to the game-winning goal, who he scores. Huge on the face-off dot from number 55. Look at that little eye-up exchange in high ice, and a return favor from Kyle Connor.
Velarde to Morrissey. Scheifele gives it back. Morrissey, Scheifele again, Connor, leads, fires and scores! Overtime winner, Kyle Connor, and the Jets are 3-0.
On their second attack, slow things down, and the puck goes up top. A little give and go from Morrissey to Scheifele. Look at that, seam through the middle, and that release, so wicked. Perfect shot. Laser guided from Kyle Connor, and the Jets win back-to-back games.
Teed it up for his defenseman and it's wristed out. That was Ruta who cleared. Carried along by Iafallo, dropped it to Menastikov, gave it back. Iafallo head up the pass, a good one. Nice move, and Perfetti scores!
Oh, that is pretty. Second assist of the game for Iafallo, and look at this. Sweet little mitts, a toe drag release from Perfetti. Ice in his veins, zero panic.
And gone in the third, clean win, Lowry. Morrissey snaps it out front of the net, loose puck, Lowry scores!
They're going to be Adam Lowry starts the shift, and if Appleton does this on purpose, I am dazzled. This shot pass from Morrissey, and look at the one touch on the backhand from Appleton. Lowry started the shift, and
the pass finding Saad, right side this time, drops the shoulder, in behind the goal. Saad tees it up, shot, trickles through, and Shen is stoned by Hellebuyck. Did he make that save? Hellebuyck lost the stick.
Salivating to try to tie this game off the shoulder. There's the rebound attempt, and look at the toe from Hellebuyck to save the game.
Pionk went down, Mark Scheifele, penalty coming up to the Kraken as Pionk was tripped. Extra attacker coming on. Connor will wait for Ehlers to get on the ice. Here he is. Ehlers fires. Scores! Nikolai Ehlers wins it in overtime. And the Jets remain perfect. They're 7-0.
And Johnny on the spot. Nikolai Ehlers jumps on the ice. There's the shot. And Decord gets a piece of it, but not enough. As it finds its way to trickle past that goal line. After giving up 2 goals in the third period. The Jets claw back and with it.
Kane to Kopp, open Comper, far side, too far for him. On the wing it comes for Velarde, back in front, they score. What a play to Kyle Connor. What a start to the season.
Well, this all started way back inside the Winnipeg zone. And, I mean, he just took off like he was shot out of a cannon. It's all over at this point.
They look really Connor. This guy's just scrappy, greasy. Gets a puck off the wall here. Now they're set up for another attack. Whoa! Look at the move by Kyle Connor, dangling it past it front. Score! What a play by Kyle Connor. Connor comes in and goes to work. Here he gets the puck. He gets inside position. He gives the puck up. Now he's going to get it back in a really tough spot. What an example of the way he plays hockey. Pulls it through his skates on his forehand, picks it up again on his backhand right there, and makes this play. Just incredible how shifty he is.
He flipped it over. Kesselring directed it toward the net. Batted out of the air by Morrissey. Niederreiter helps it get out. This is Lowry. He's got Mason Appleton. Appleton. Niederreiter right in. Scores!
100 games in the National Hockey League. On the body to allow the puck to continue to advance. Adam Lowry plunges through the middle of the ice, and Appleton with his head up finds Niederreiter, who rejoins the rush. The trifecta, they all connect. And if it's a shot to the net, then Nemesnikov takes 2 steps. It's in the eyes of Georgiev. Just a nice combination play.
Lehkonen, McKinnon to the front of the net. No one's there. Stick save by Hellebuyck. Lehkonen. Oh, and that's a denial. Brilliant play by Pionk.
Eyes on the puck and be able to challenge when it comes north of the goal line. There it is. McKinnon beats this man out of the corner, tries to outweight Hellebuyck on the backhand. Look at this. Lose the face-off on your toes, and that quickly you get a grade A opportunity.
Heiskanen. Redirected up front. Hellebuyck with a magnificent stop on Marchment. He got the left leg on it.
Absolute stymie of a save on a bit of a broken play, right? It goes off the skate, sits there.
Another chance. Trocheck gets it out to Schneider. Saved by Hellebuyck. Rebound. Oh, he made another save.
And the dream start for the Jets continues. They are 15-1. They beat the Rangers by a score of 6-3. They've won 7 straight and are 7-0 on the road.
Short size, and then the last stop, that one, and then he makes a really good glove save on the rebound as Smith is able to get that. There it is again. Rebound, another shot, rebound, and then the third one.
Scheifele with a stick on it and holding it at the line. Pionk, he'll bat it through. Look at Velarde, one hands. Velarde scores! Magic from Velarde as the Jets have the 2-1 lead.
Try again here, and then they're right there out of midair. Knocks it down, regains control, and then the give and go, and he finishes it. There's Pionk just throwing it. There's while he knocks it down. Miller tries to play the puck, can't, and then 2-on-0 in front, and absolutely no chance.
Forced to play defense here, still can't get the puck out. Whoa. Here's a bad pass as Reinhart finds it. Hellebuyck saves the day, fighting it off. Panthers still on the hunt.
Hard for the shot. Look at Hellebuyck with that glove hand. It was off his glove. Barkov's looking for the rebound.
Forsling waits. Kulikov flipped it ahead. Kachuk gets in alone, sets it up for Hagee. Stopped by Hellebuyck.
Nothing really happening here, and he's stretched to the neutral zone, and that puck bounces over.
Looked like a 15-year veteran there. One shot on that power play. And that standoff by Middleton looking for his second, and Hellebuyck made the save. Racing up the other way is Perfetti. And there's a bit of a scrum the other end of the ice. Iafallo shoving with Eriksson Ek. Here's Pionk. Here's Niederreiter. Right in, scores!
Eriksson Ek and Trennian caught up. At least Niederreiter alone. He goes forehand, backhand, shelf.
Morrissey looking for the win. Hands it off. There's a shot. Lowry denied. Morrissey. Lowry scores! Adam Lowry wins it in overtime. And the losing streak is dead.
The tuck this one home. Look at Morrissey. Fine conditioning. Great lower leg strength. And there's Lowry. He stops and tucks it right in the back.
And it'll come back to Monahan. He's been rather quiet tonight. Tees it up to Van Riemsdyk. Got it back. Well stopped by Eric Comrie. Maybe the
Riemsdyk plays a little give and go with Monahan. Comrie, wow. Big glove save.
Nick Suzuki dropped it back. Wayne Hudson has got it. Hudson to Laine. Drive. Stopped by Hellebuyck. Down. He knocked it down out of the air. What a stop by Hellebuyck.
Well, I'm not sure if Connor Hellebuyck heard the comments from Patrick Laine, but he might have, as that was a save. The puck popped up into the air and had the potential of hitting him and going into the net.
Heinola will move that. In they come. Gabriel Velarde looking to knock it down. And he centers it. Score! Scheifele off a tremendous feed from Gabe Velarde.
And Gabe Velarde pulls this one through McCabe, and Scheifele gets lost on the back door. Not quite sure which leap is going to take him as Camp is heading down towards the man, but McMahon.
Near side after Comrie made the first save. McCarr again. Avs moving that puck. Oh, what a save by Comrie! Did he get a blocker on that Rantanen redirect? I can't believe it.
intermission.
I can't wait to see. And it goes, oh, you got to be kidding me, right off the shaft of the stick.
Take some steps forward from last year.
Yeah, more stable, winning 5 of their last 8. This is about the Jets and making sure they're not sloppy.
Connor in tight, Shankly
Start this game after a bit of a sloppy play in the Jets' own zone. Almost cost him. It spit out in front of Connor Hellebuyck. Look at it work on the wall from Vilardi. A little backhanded compliment from Kyle Connor into the forehand to Scheifele.
Up top is Morrissey, takes that pass. Connor scooting away from Kopitar. Good feed to Vilardi. Scheifele scores!
I mentioned it earlier. They have so many solid one-on-one players where guys can make individual offensive plays. And Vilardi knew exactly.
Jet zone. Kiviranta tried to play it. Sandberg will find it though. Sandberg returned to the lineup last night against LA. As Ehlers scores!
The bulk of the work on the wall, and then it's a great pass across the seam to Ehlers, who kind of moseys into the zone. I think Makar gives him a little too much respect. He backs off him.
Clever play. DeMello just left it there for Scheifele, and away they come. Vilardi to Connor, looking for the hat trick, right in, score!
81, and this didn't take long. Gets in behind the defense, and it's overwhelming the Vancouver Canucks. Nice little headman pass, and the con man as he cons Lankinen out of a couple of different moves. Look at this forehand back, and whoop! That is just
Pionk stepping up, Drouin get in behind. Hellebuyck will come out to handle. So the Jets get the puck back after losing the face-off. Nemesnikov up ahead is Neil Pionk. He's got some room. Neil Pionk for the win. Shoots, scores! Pionk with a ripper. It took 17 seconds, and the Jets win this in overtime.
Here is the Jets capture the puck off the opening face-off. Hellebuyck is going to get an assist on this one as he advances it through the hands of Nemesnikov. And look at the back scratcher from Pionk, top corner. And the Jets win the season series 3-1. That's a 93-mile-an-hour howitzer.
Way back with Brian Bellows, that was quite something. Watch out, a breakaway for Nikolai Ehlers. Takes a look, here he is, Nikolai Ehlers scores! And he does the Danish dance, it's 4-2.
Nikolai Ehlers, they call him Fly for a reason. Nice job, he catches Kesselring flat-footed, and he has got some runway. Shoulder check, and look at this little fadeaway.
Bishop's the captain of the Calgary Wranglers, the American Hockey League team. Look at that speed from Connors. He dashes into the zone. What a move! Kyle Connor scores!
Well, how about this play from Kyle Connor? Houdini as he just disappears and splits the defense, and then on the backhand he elevates this up to the top corner past Vladar. This is magic. Get used to seeing this over the next few days. That is a highlight reel goal if I've seen one. Beautiful speed, split the D, and then finishes it off.
Scheifele hands it off to Morrissey. Morrissey back for Scheifele. Scheifele center, scores! Josh Morrissey, the overtime winner. And the Winnipeg Jets remain on top the NHL standings to start the month of February.
In and out, and then here Morrissey says, okay, just give it to me, and I'll give it back to you. I'll go to the net and then just put it on my tape, okay? And that's incredible passing.
Iafallo will tee it up for Cole Perfetti. This second unit, we've talked about it many times, has been ultra effective this year. Nice move by Iafallo, sets it up, they score! Niederreiter off a brilliant feed by Alex Iafallo.
Into the hands of Perfetti, little drop pass. Look at Al right here. He pulls it to the middle of the ice. All eyes on number 9. Don't forget about that guy, Nino Niederreiter. Dangerous in all areas of the ice. On the strong side, no, we're going.
Trying to chop it down was Lambert, and away come the Jets. Alex Iafallo with points in 3 straight. Iafallo muscles his way right in, scores!
Brad Lambert injected into the lineup. This will be his second point in the National Hockey League in just his 6th game. Look at that. Hold off the defender, turn the corner, use your body to protect the puck. With one hand, Iafallo pulls it to his...
Drilled in off the end glass. Nemesnikov. Perfetti, great speed, and Ehlers scores. What a pass! as he points at Perfetti.
It's to Cole Perfetti. That is an outstanding race from Vladdy, and that pass, that cannot be taught. That is inside of you.
It's Kyle Connor's turn.
Number 81, Kyle Connor.
6 for 18 in his career as Connor moves in. Wrist shot, he scores! Braden Shen, the Blues captain, moving in. A lot of speed, going wide. It stays out. And there you have it, the Winnipeg Jets with a franchise record 9th straight victory.
Here comes Scheifele. Off the end wall. Ehlers, a tough angle shut down by Vanacek. 27 seconds. Morrissey scores! A seeing shot by Josh Morrissey with 25.9 seconds left.
Ferraro, is this puck? Watch it as it tracks. I think a little touch off the leg of Ferraro.
Players have been out there for 90 seconds. Now fresh legs, this guy, Ehlers. With a shot turned out. Scheifele does it! He's the all-time goal getter in the history of this franchise. That's goal 329. Mark Scheifele wins it in overtime.
Finish, Shane.
Well, it is. And go to the front of the net. We said earlier it needs second, third opportunities. This is a second opportunity off the initial shot, rebound, and Scheifele able to put it between the pads of Vanacek.
He has 9 power play goals this season. Now Forsberg on the right side this time. Net front, good stop by Comrie. Oh, what a robbery on Ryan O'Reilly. The pressure by Kupari. Stamkos got it from Nyquist. Shea shot block. Forsberg. Oh, he's denied by Comrie. Forsberg thought he had it. Somehow that is kept out.
The net wide open. Who gets this? Comrie got it with the toe.
Centering pass all the way back to Evans with a shot. Knocked down by Barron, and he'll move it quickly. Great pass. Kyle Connor in. Connor to the net. Scores!
Makes a good defensive play. Thinks he loses it. Look at that. Come on, no look backhander. Right on the mark. And Kyle O'Connor on St. Patrick's Day. Finds the top corner, and he takes the team lead.
Nemesnikov back for Sandberg. He'll tee it up. Perfetti brings that to the circle. Perfetti to the net. Sandberg scores! Dylan Sandberg scores the overtime winner, and the Jets take it 3-2.
So is this pass. 2 guys on Nemesnikov, find the soft ice. He does that to Sandberg, and look at the way Perfetti picks that up from his skates to his stick.
Pettersson, a 3rd-round pick in 2022. Marcus Pettersson will dump it in, former Duck and Penguin. Hellebuyck gave it away. Referee, what a stop! Hellebuyck denying Lekramaki with a brilliant save after he gave it away.
So Hellebuyck gets the puck stolen, and his effort to get back denies Lekramaki. Lekramaki thinks, and he does, has the whole net, but watch where this hits. It's halfway.
Great play by Ehlers, and he's going to try and take off. Toe drags it. He's knocked down. Nugent Hopkins gets it. Hyman is open. Zach Hyman stopped by Hellebuyck, who lost his stick just before he made the save. Morrissey's going to pick it up. He'll cut back, elects to hang on, and spins away from Wallman. Partial change by the Oilers. Morrissey will leave it for Mark Scheifele. Scheifele to Connor. Shoots. Scores! Kyle Connor with the winner in overtime, and the Jets take it 4-3.
Yeah, and it's a zinger. And, you know, this is why he's such an elite goal scorer and has scored more than 26 goals in each of the full seasons he's played in the National Hockey League. It's from distance, but he never tells when he's going to shoot that puck. Once he locks it in place on the stick, he can shoot at any moment. And it's really hard to read when he's going to release that puck back.
Strong shot attempt by Chychrun, and finally the Jets will get possession.
Got good patience on the defense, right?
Long feet ahead. Here's Nikolai Ehlers. Fires, and he scores! The Great Dane calls game, and the Jets win it 3-2 in overtime.
He erupts Canada Life Center. Look at that play. An indirect from Sandberg up the ice, and there it is. You didn't think you were very good tonight, Nick? I think you got about 16,000 Lars that would disagree with you. Doesn't break stride and shoots it on the fly. Does fly. And the Winnipeg Jets, for the 2nd time this season, beat the Washington Capitals
And that's a big one. 3-2 in overtime here